Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lindsay and today we are talking about my March 2025 perfume tray. So if you're excited to build it with me, definitely keep watching. And if you like fragrance content, definitely consider sticking around and becoming a part of the family. So the first fragrance that's going to be going on my March 2025 perfume tray has to be Avery Jewel from Aroma Concepts. And by the way, as you guys can see on this clear organizer over here, I want to say last month I had, was it the Kilian fragrances or no, I think it was the Kylie. So I went ahead and changed the house for March to the 7 Virtues. And I'm planning on doing a full house review at some point. But Avery Jewel has the most beautiful combination of fruits. It's a fruity, vanilla, sweet, airy fragrance. It's very flirty and feminine, and it's not overpowering for me. So I feel like this one is just going to be so beautiful in the spring and summer. This one has lychee, mandarin. There's a really sweet, sugary, beautiful raspberry note as well. And I don't get too much of the rose, but I could definitely see the orange blossom in there. This one is really delicious. And like I said before, super playful and feminine. Next is Care Felicity from Paris Corner. Oh, it's already getting fingerprints, but this is a really beautiful fragrance. There's definitely some elegance here. There's a beautiful sparkly champagne, beautiful florals, fluffy vanilla, and musks. For me, I don't get that juicy, sweet, delicious, fruity bite of the nectarine as much as I do in the Wedding Silk Santal. However, I think this is a really nice scent nonetheless, and I will say that as I've let it sit a little bit longer, I do smell like in the opening that it's getting a little stronger. So I wanted to go ahead and wear this one a little bit more in March now that it has sat. Then we have Victoria from Lattafa. This one, I believe, is inspired by Devotion from Dolce & Gabbana, and I love that fragrance. I think it's so bright and sweet and dessert-like. I really enjoy that lemon, orange blossom, like vanilla, like very creamy vanilla combination. And with this one, I believe the notes are like lemon meringue, there's a neroli, I think, and then also a really yummy vanilla in this one as well. I would just say that this one doesn't feel as warm to me and maybe as creamy right away. I get more of like a powdery, fluffy thing, almost like if there was marshmallow or something like that mixed in. But I will say, of course, it's only my first impression. I've literally only put this on one time, so I do want to test this out some more in March. And I will say in the opening, I definitely do get like a very bright, sugary lemon, like that lemon candy vibe that I do get in the original, although it's not as sharp. So if you don't like that really zesty, punchy opening of Devotion right up top, it's like you get it, but it's not as in your face, it's not jarring. So definitely love the opening of that one, although Devotion really doesn't bother me. Now Jimmy Choo, I Want Choo Le Parfum, this is the best flanker in my opinion. If you do want something that smells more expensive, that has more layers to it, if you like something that's just going to be very basic, sweet, fruity, floral, then I think you'd really enjoy the original, which is a great everyday 100%. And then I do like the I Want Choo Forever, more so for the fall and winter because it does have that cherry note. In this one, we get the most juicy, fruity, sweet opening from the pear. There's also blackberries. There's an edgy patchouli note in here, some sandalwood, a little bit of moss elevating, but that praline at the dry down really adds this sweet, creamy layer, which I think makes the fragrance still very, very likable. There's definitely these floral, woody, earthy aspects to it, but it's done in such a nice, attractive way. I love this so much. So sorry to talk your ears off about that fragrance real quick, but I just really enjoy it. I want to say I wore this so much when I first got it in, I think, December, so I did want to pull it back out. Let's do Cassili from Parfums de Marly. This is Happiness in a Bottle. It's warm, fruity, floral, very powdery. So it's definitely a happy, outgoing, uplifting fragrance, 100%, but it's done in a more elegant, classy way. So for me, I do really pull that plum with the red currant. So in the opening, it's definitely a little sharp, a little punchy, fruity, floral. But the more that this dries down, there's a really beautiful vanilla in there. Beautiful, warm frangipani. This is Sunshine in a Bottle. So I definitely need to put it on my tray. It is very powdery and some people find it a little too mature. So definitely get your nose on the fragrance first. But if you love the feminine, elegant, plushy nature of a fragrance like Delina and you love like warm, fruity floral scents that are so happy and so, again, uplifting, then definitely check out Cassili. Really lovely. One of my absolute favorites. From Ellis, Brooklyn, I don't know if I want to go with Sunfruit or Dear Sky. I feel like Sunfruit's going to be better for summer. Dear Sky, I feel gives me more springtime vibes, so we're gonna go with this one. This is a really nice floral, fruity, green, fresh scent. It's definitely, oh my gosh, so fresh and bright. So if you're someone that loves a clean girl aesthetic, I think that you would enjoy this because while it is fruity, and there is some sweetness for sure, it's just not overly so. So for me, you definitely do pull that melon. That honeydew melon is really intense in the fragrance and it adds almost like this dewy juiciness to the florals, which I really enjoy. There's a beautiful, fresh, delicate peony in here, some rhubarb. This one also has some strawberry leaf. I do get some bright, fresh citrus in here, as well as some really fresh, sparkly musk. I really enjoy this fragrance. Next is Tiziana Terenzi's Cassiopeia. Gorgeous fragrance. I love the bottle design, the white and gold. There's lots of weight here. Absolutely magical, and the scent inside is so pleasant. The passion fruit with the lemon in the opening. There's some green notes, some cassis, fern, beautiful, fresh, soft florals, and on the dry down, I swear I do get like a powdery vanilla. I believe there's tonka bean, some musk, and for me, on the dry down, I get this fruity, sweet, vanillic, powdery scent that is just so feminine, so delicate and sweet. Really love this one. Great for any occasion. And it does have a candy sweetness, but in a more wearable, refined way. Also adding Ariana Grande's REM Cherry Eclipse. I've said it before, but this one kind of reminds me of Sweet Like Candy, but with an additional note of cherry. So this one is very feminine, flirty, fun. I really enjoy the dry down with that marshmallow, adding like a soft, powdery, sensual quality with the amber. Really enjoy this one. There's also some white florals, but it's very sweet and youthful. Next is Amouage Love Delight. This one I just picked up, just made a full dedicated review on. It's so beautiful, romantic, and feminine. This one I wanted for so long. I got multiple samples until I finally just couldn't take it anymore. I had to pick this up. This one has beautiful, bright citrus, fresh, spicy ginger. This one has some cinnamon in there, beautiful florals, warm rum, almond, vanilla. It's so pretty, you guys. If you've not tried this, get your noses on this fragrance because wow, wow, wow. It's a gorgeous, feminine, floral gourmand. Then we have Taskeen from Paris Corner. Delicious peach fragrance. I love the combination of peach and blood orange in this scent. It's warm, it's fruity, It's really sweet. For me, I could see some cognac adding some warmth, but for me, it doesn't remind me of alcoholic beverages in the way that that Maison Alhambra one does, where it's a little too much for me. That one also has patchouli in there, which I do get, and the whole thing is really difficult for me to love. This one reminds me more of peach rings, so really enjoy that this one is more fruity and sweet than anything. Speaking of blood orange, I do want to refresh my memory on the Kylie Jenner Cosmic Perfume. This is a juicy, fruity, sugary scent in the opening, but it dries down to be more of this floral, amber, musky vanilla scent. It's very pleasant, nice for every day. Not groundbreaking, but it is a really nice scent to wear. So I do want to pull for this one a few times before I do get the new 2.0. And really, I should order that one today. Next, we have Juliet Has a Gun, Not a Perfume. Speaking of musky, this one is a clean your skin but better fragrance, but it's a little bit more woody. So think Glossier You, that type of vibe with the clean laundry. But this one feels more woody. Lots of ambroxan in this fragrance. Then we have Sucre de Cotton, which I'm not super familiar with this scent yet, but this is from Le Monde Gourmand. The first time that I smelled this though, my mouth started watering. This is so sweet, delicious, fun, gourmand. I mean, cotton candy, vanilla, berries, and like for me, I could also see something extra sweet and gourmand, like maybe caramel, like drizzled over top. This is so good. I mean, I really want to give this one a full day of wear, so definitely need to put that on my tray. And then I need to add Valentino Donna Born in Roma Extra Dose to my tray. I've been loving this one so much. The fruity notes with that powdery, warm, sensual vanilla. This is so good. It definitely has a maturity to it, but it's not as jasmine forward, for example, as the Intense. So if you struggle with that one, if you found it was a bit indolic for you, but you still want something with a warm, sensual, grown up feel, then I think you'd really enjoy this one. The vanilla in here is so beautiful. So absolutely need to put this one back on my tray. And then next is Mon Guerlain, and this one is feminine, sweet, elegant, aromatic. I definitely feel like this one is quite ethereal. That vanilla and lavender is done to perfection. I love the sandalwood. The only thing that bugs me in this scent at times is that licorice. Let me know in the comments down below if you have this scent. Does the Intense have the same licorice, vanilla, tonka bean scent, or is the licorice toned down? Because I'll buy that one in a heartbeat, because I do think this is such a feminine, dreamy scent. And last but not least, we're adding Fleur's Mood Ring. I find this one to be pretty adventurous. It definitely gives you the idea of gummy bears, at least in my opinion. It's sweet and fruity initially. There's dragon fruit, citrus. The more it dries down, you do get the florals as well as the musk, amber, and patchouli. For me, this one is so fun. Really good one. So this is my March 2025 perfume tray. Let me know your thoughts about it in the comments down below. I don't feel like this one is maybe the most cohesive, but I will say that I'm really happy and excited to wear all of these. I love that some of these are new releases and some of them are just fragrances that I genuinely love, just want to get some more use out of. So let me know in the comments down below if you have any similar fragrances on your tray in March, and I will see you guys in the next one, besties. Bye!